Okay. Hello, good evening all, and welcome to this Python Bootcamp from Indeedinspiring Infotech. And welcome to this data fest competition and the celebrations. First of all, let me tell you all that what we are doing here. Data fest is a celebration campaign launched by Indeedinspiring Infotech. We are celebrating 8 years of our founding. So, as a celebration, we have organized various boot camps, competitions, and various lectures and other activities as part of our database celebration. So first of all, let's see a short informative video and then we will continue.
Hello everyone. It's indeed inspiring to see you back again. We are celebrating our 8th Foundation Day. As a celebration, we have arranged multiple events including boot camps, competition, hackathon, mock interviews, and insightful guest lectures by our industry expert. So stay tuned. The schedule would be starting from 13th March to 27th March of 2023. So subscribe the channel and mark the bell icon to always be updated, as our time would be 4 p.m. onwards on YouTube, which is online live. During the sessions, our instructors will provide you certain guidelines. Make sure to follow them. And many times, technical issues may arise during the session. So, take a chill pill, as we would provide you all the recordings of the bootcamp in the playlist of the channel. But still, if you have any problem, feel free to contact the instructor for your help. Before connecting, make sure your internet speed is better or good. And of course, join few minutes early so that you don't miss anything. Alright? These are the important links available for you in the description, through which you can register yourself. Alright? Give the attendance also during the sessions with a particular module code, as well as these particular link will be provided during the sessions as well. So, and the most challenging part is the task submission. The links would be provided you in the descriptions to submit the task or the assignments given during the sessions. So make sure to complete them and follow the instructions and submit the links in the particular Google Forms. You would be eligible for the certification if the assignments are being submitted, as well as the attendance is also mandatory for the particular model as per the days provided. Alright? As well as there is a note. During the sessions, we also have some small quizzes, and the exciting part is that the winning participant will get the exciting goodies and hampers. And the most active participants will be getting a chance of internship. So stay tuned and be ready and be motivated, as well as here some social media guidelines are being provided for you to complete the assignment. So first thing, you have to post your assignment, which should be in the PDF format or the picture, on the LinkedIn, tagging the Indeedinspiring Infotech and respective trainer. Copy the post, submit it to the provided Google form, add multiple and innovative hashtags, and hence you will be eligible for the certificate. So let's meet soon and keep learning.
Sorry. Welcome back. And now that we are clear about our plan of the celebration, let me start with the today's particular topic, that is Python Bootcamp. So let me share my screen, and we will start with the. Okay. So welcome again. So today's Python Bootcamp will follow 2-day schedule. Schedule is 13th of March and 14th of March. The 2 days will be the session of Python Bootcamp. And trainer for this particular bootcamp is Mr. Kushal Sharma sir. Next course content is these are the topics that we will be covering during these 2 days of Python Bootcamp. Next, these are some guidelines that attendees or participants needs to follow. That the instructions given by trainer during the session should be followed by all the participants. During the session, all the participants should be patiently listening. And before starting the session, all the participants should make sure that their internet speed and their equipments, that is laptop and all the things are working properly, so that they will be able to attend the session smoothly. Next, these are just small equipments and things that need to attend the sessions. First is laptop. Second, that as a Python IDE, we are using Jupyter Notebook. Those who do not have Jupyter Notebook can use Google Colab. This is the link of the Google Colab, colab.research.google.com, and you will be able to write down the code. For a certificate of this particular bootcamp, candidates or the attendees needs to follow these criteria, that attendance is mandatory for all the participants, and candidate have to complete assignments during the session or day of the session. The assignment should be completed and then posted on LinkedIn, and that LinkedIn link of the post should be submitted as a Google form. The link of the Google form will be provided during the session and at the end of the session. Also, during the session and at the end of the session, we will be sharing a link of a quiz. We will be conducting a quiz at the end of the session. All the candidates are required to participate in the quiz and submit the quiz. And also, as a fun, we are providing winners of the quiz as prizes and exciting gift hampers also. Social media guidelines. While posting your assignments on LinkedIn, all the candidates need to follow some guidelines, that these are some tags, hashtags and handles that candidates need to tag while in their post, such as Indeedinspiring Infotech, Kushal Sharma sir, NASCOM, NSDL India, Ministry of Science and Technology, and Prushan Technology Private Limited. These are for LinkedIn, and also for the Twitter also you can tag these posts, so that your work will be recognized, and in future also your profile will be up in LinkedIn also, and your reputation as a learner on LinkedIn will grow. For hashtags, these are the multiple hashtags you can use, such as Python, programming, coding, Java, JavaScript, programming, and you can also use your own innovative hashtag, so that your post also reach more people and your profile will get more weightage on LinkedIn. And these are some links. We will be sharing these links in comment section, and we will be pinning the comment, so that you will be able to access them. Regarding attendance form, you can see that as a attendance, we have a form here, and in the form you have to provide some basic details, such as email, your name, and these are the various bootcamps that we are organizing, and the same form will be submitted by all the bootcamp participants. For your particular bootcamp, you have to select your bootcamp, and then you have to enter the session code. Now this session code will be provided by trainer, session trainer. This session code will be unique, and it will be provided during the session, so that it will be unique and we will know that you have attended the session. Next, we have a task submission link. So you can see that we have asked you that you should post your assignments on LinkedIn. So this form also you have to provide some basic details such as email, name, mobile number, your bootcamp you have participated in, and next you have to paste here your assignment name and assignment link that you have posted on LinkedIn. So you have to post here and submit here. Then next is mm, as a submission. When you are done submitting uh, assignment, regarding assignment, yes, we will provide you assignment and quiz links during the session. So these two links will be provided during the session. So and our trainer sir will tell you when we are posting that. So you should go on that link and submit your quiz. And for assignment, we will providing you assignment as a doc link. Then you have to complete the assignment today and submit the assignment or task submission link today on Google Form. So these are the some guidelines during the session. I hope you will have fun learning. Now I will request our sir, Kushal sir, to start with the session. And best of you luck, all of you, for your learning. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Siyog. I once again welcome everyone as we are technically starting with the Python Bootcamp now. And I'm very excited, and I know that you all are very excited. Here we have a mixed crowd, mixed audience, people who are coming from different backgrounds. The kind of participation we have been receiving till now is from multiple universities, multiple colleges, and from different graduation and post graduation backgrounds. Obviously, from CS, IT, electronics, ENTC, civil, mechanical, even BCS, MCS, and we have got registrations, in fact, from other branches like chemistry or pharmacy. And we know that the Python programming language is being used everywhere for analytics purpose. And today we are going to learn it from scratch. This is a boot camp, so you need to gear up yourself, and you need to be really very much quick with me. And whatever queries or questions you have, you can share it in the comment box. You can just try to write down something on the chat so that I can understand that you are able to participate in the chat. So participants, can you say something, probably hello Python or hello world or something like that, the way we start with any programming language. So can you please write down something so that I can get some messages, or my team can help me with the same, so that it can be confirmed that yes, we are getting messages live over here. Meanwhile, let me share my screen, and we will start with the conceptual understanding. That's great. Hello everyone. That's wonderful. So we are getting messages on the chat box as well. So I will ensure that whatever queries and questions you are asking, we will be covering that either today in this particular session, or we will be covering that in the upcoming sessions. So you need not to worry about any kind of topic or any kind of doubts or discussions you have. We will be covering all of them. So let's begin now. So I hope my screen is visible, and this is Google Colab. So here you can see that this is, yes, so here is the screen. Now, first of all, if you are trying to work with me, then what you need to do is, let me help you with that. You simply have to open up a browser. Any browser you use, you have to open up that. So that is the step number one. and let me help you with the same. So the first step you have to do is open a browser. And after opening a browser, you really need to log in into your Gmail, or rather, I'll say Google account. And if you are already logged in into your Gmail or Google account, then you have to type a URL that is collab.research.google.com. So you have to write this. So I will show you. If I type this particular URL, I can type it over here into a new tab. So if I write this particular URL over here, it is going to bring me the collab.research.google.com's home page. And you can see here that this is the home page I have got. And then you have to click on new notebook. You can see that new notebook is written over here. So you can click on new notebook. So this is what you have to do. As soon as you click on new notebook, a collaboratory, a Google Colab notebook opens up, and you are able to work on this particular notebook. This is what you have to do. Once the notebook is open, now we are all set to start writing our program. As I already have one notebook created over here, and I have written certain topics over here which we are trying to cover up today. So let us do that part. Today's agenda is to get to know about what exactly is Python and how can we run Python programs, going into understanding the variables, basic operators, data types, and then we will get little into flow control that basically comes up with if else, loops, where we have for loop and while loop. So we'll try to cover up this much of the agenda today. So I would like to invite on chat that how many of you are absolute beginner in Python. So can you please quickly write it down in the chat box? How many of you are really very new in the domain of Python? So that is something I would like to know. So quickly you can help me in the comment box. So we have Mayur, Yogita, Shubham. Okay, so hello everyone. Nice to meet you all. So I would just like to understand, yes, how many of you are completely new? Okay, so we have Leo Khan, we have Vedant, Adil. Great. So this is exactly for you. Today's session is specially for you, and remain with me. You will be able to understand and we'll be able to really make good things. Okay, so now let us basically start. This is one option where you can practice Python. There are other options as well which are available online. For example, you can simply click on a new tab and you can search for online Python compiler. So you can click on online Python compiler. So as you click on it, then basically this will give you options where you can simply go to those links and work online. Okay, so here you can see this is first one, online Python compiler, which is coming from programmist.com. We have online Python compiler, which is coming from onlinepython.com, and similar way onlinegdb.com. So multiple IDE from Geeks for Geeks. So multiple options we have where we can simply click, and once we click on them, they give us an interface where we can write some code and we can execute it. So for example, let us start writing here print and in brackets hello and world. So hello world. And now if you see that if I run this piece of code, here we have a run button, then it is going to give us an output. And let's wait for the output. The output comes as hello world. So you need not to install anything. You can directly start working with Python, and that is what I started doing it now. So in this particular whole tutorial, what I am going to do is I am going to work on this particular software, which is given by Google, and it is called as collab.research.google.com. This is what we have. You can find it in the chat box. It is pinned. You can directly go to the chat section and click on that particular link, that is collab.research.google.com, and you will be directed to this particular home page where you can open up a new notebook. This is what you can do. Now let us work more on it. Now the first program of any programming language, let me enlarge the screen a bit. So the first program of any programming language is Hello World program. Hello World. So the Hello World program in Python is written as print statement, and you can use single quotes and you can write hello and world. So this is the first program we can write. The second program we can write again hello world only, but we will keep the string hello world inside double quotes. So here you can see that I have kept the hello world inside double quotes. So both have got the same meaning. They don't have two different meanings. If you put single quotes, this also represents a string. If you put double quotes, this also represents a string. Then there is no difference. So this is something you need to understand, that a string is a collection of alphabets, as well as it can have numericals, numbers also. So here you can see that we have written a program which gives us the same output, that is hello world. This as well as this, both of them give us the same output. Now what we can do is, after writing the first program, that is hello world program, we can try to understand that what exactly is a variable. So variable is a fundamental concept with all programming languages. Now the word variable itself is coming from vary. If you see the meaning of vary, it means changeable, something which can get changed. This is what is variable. So here we have a variable which has got a property that the value inside the variable can change. So variable is like a bucket. It is like a bucket. A bucket can have water, and you throw away the water, and then you bring some sort of, let's say, milk into that particular bucket, and you throw the milk also. Then you put some sand into the bucket, and then you throw the sand also. So you can see that the bucket is same, but the content inside the bucket keeps on changing, keeps on changing. Let me tell you how. For example, if I write a is equal to 10. Now, what is this a? A is a variable. And what is inside a? 10. 10 is a value which is inside a. Let me write it down for your convenience. A is a variable. And let me write it down. What is 10? 10 is the value. And here I can ask, what is equal to? What is equal to? It is, yeah, somebody can write in the chat box, what is equal to? So equal to is basically assignment operator. So if you see that a small syntax, a is equal to 10, it is telling us that a is a variable, 10 is a value, and is equal to is the assignment operator. You know, it is something like if you have a bag, and if I give you if I give you 100 rupees and you keep it inside the bag, so that bag is a, that bag is a. 100 rupees is the value, and the way I'm giving you is the assignment operator. The way I'm giving you, you are keeping it, that is the assignment operator. So this is what is the meaning here. This is what is the meaning. Okay. Now, if you want to understand it in very depth, So you can do understand it something like this. For example, this pink box is my storage, and I have a value. And what is the value? 10. 10 is the value. The storage name is A. The name of this storage is A. So I'm storing this particular 10 into this particular storage. That is what I'm doing. This is assignment of a value 10 to a variable which is named as A. Let us move ahead and try to understand more on it. So we understood that A is equal to 10 is a simple syntax, but it has got meaning. A is equal to and 10, all of them have got a meaning. Now let us try to understand with few of the data types that how variables can have data types. So data types. One of the mostly discussed topic is data structures. Many times when I discuss with the students, so if I ask what is a data type and what is a data structure, can you quickly write down something about them in the comment box? Meanwhile, Prajakta has said assignment operator, Rohit said assignment operator, and you were absolutely correct. The answers which you have given about the equal to is absolutely correct. It is assignment operator. Now I have asked, what is your understanding of data types and data structures? What exactly are they? So here, I'll be waiting to get your responses. Meanwhile, I'm just writing down the data types which we have. So we have numbers in Python, we have lists in Python, then we have tuples in Python. After that, we have sets in Python. And then we have dictionaries. Also, we have Boolean. Now, these are the data types. So we have some responses. A response is coming from Leo Khan. Types of data assigned to a variable. Yes, good. So data type is the type of data assigned to a variable. Good. Then we have next thing as type of value is held by a variable is data type. Very good. So KR says, Adil says data type represent which of data, which type of data. I agree. And Rohit says that data type is used for define the variable, to define the variable. Okay, fine, I take that. Yes, it is very simple. Data and type. So for example, if I show you a mobile phone, let me show you a mobile phone. So have a look at this particular mobile. Now, if you look at this particular mobile, and if I ask you, what is the type of this particular mobile? So I know you can answer. You can answer in the chat box. Okay, comment. Now, if I show you another mobile, and this is another mobile, now tell me what is the type of this particular mobile? This is the second one. And then let me show you the third one, and which is almost same with me. Okay, this one. So you can have a look at it. Okay, so 3 mobiles I have shown you, and people are telling me the types. The first mobile phone, you told me that it is of type iPhone. The second mobile, if you see, you have told that second mobile is of Moto, and the third one is also Moto, and basically the right classification few of you have done as Android. So this is the type of that particular mobile. Very similar way, the data is also having some type. The data is also having some type. Now, what is that type? This is what we need to know. What is that type? So the type of data can be numbers, lists, tuples, sets, dictionaries, and Boolean. These can be the types of the data. This is what we need to understand. This is what we need to know. These are the types of the data. So here, let us basically start with one by one with all of them and try to explore. So quickly, if I try to show you the numbers, I'll write here itself. A is equal to 10. So 10 is a number. But what kind of number is it? It's an integer number. So you can quickly get to know print A and type type of A. So let me get the output. So A is, you can see 10 and the class is integer. So this is integer type. Now, if I basically write A is equal to 10.1. Now what does what happens actually? So in this particular case, it is float. And if I basically write print A and type of A, and the answer is very much clear. It is going to tell us that it is 10.1 and the class is float. So integer is also number, float is also number. Very similar way, if I write A is equal to, and if I write 10 plus 3i. So here I need to write J. If you know iota, the mathematical iota, we represent here it with the help of J. If I print A and then type of A, then there is a difference. It's a complex number. But all of these three are numbers. All of these three are numbers. Now let us go to the list part. So list is basically a mutable, means changeable data item. So if I want to create items list, items is equal to, I can have square brackets and I can write here APPLE, apple. I can write mango, MANGO, mango. So now I can keep on adding up such items, apple, mango, grapes, and you can have a look. You can just see that print items, and you can see that it is going to give us a list. Here you can see. Along with it, I'll print type of items, and it will tell us what exactly is the type. So you can see it is a list. Here you can see. So list is created like this, where we have square brackets. But tuples are also exactly created the same way. The only difference is you don't have the square brackets, rather you have round parenthesis. Let me check on that. So if I change the brackets itself, nothing else, just brackets, it is going to become a tuple. That is what is the system here. Okay. So what happened? Earlier it was list and now it is tuple. How do you think this can happen? This can actually happen. How? Because the brackets earlier were square brackets and the brackets now are, they are the parentheses, round brackets. Very similar way, if you go ahead and if you change the brackets again, and what you need to do is you simply need to put here curly brackets. If you put the curly brackets, okay, it is going to become set. Now you can check the last output, you can check it is going to become a set. So here you can see that this has become a set. So all these data types have got different meanings. As I told you that list is mutable, but tuple is immutable. We cannot change the tuple. Whereas if you see set is mutable. Okay, it is mutable. But there is a difference. But set contains unique elements. But if you say tuple, then tuple contains duplicates as well. Can have values. Okay, we can have duplicate values. List, we can have duplicate values. So let me put it on list as well. Okay, this is what happens. We can have duplicate values. Now, sometimes we have data which has to be represented like address. For example, I want to store address of somebody. So address, address. How will you store? You can have something like this, enter. Then you can write FLAT, flat number. Flat number. Put a colon here. 34 is the flat number. Then building, building. Building number. Let's say building number is, it's not number, it's DA1. That is the building number. Then we'll ask on. Then we can have society name, SOCIETY, society name. And society name could be, let's say, FLORIDA, Florida. This could be the society name here. This is the dictionary. And now let me show you. Print address address and type of address address. Look at the last output. Last output, this one. This one is dictionary. Okay. So flat number 34, building, DA1, society, Florida. This one is a dictionary. And if you want to see Boolean, Boolean is true and false. Lot of things we need to show as true and false. Lot of things. For example, let's say POWR, power. So if it is there, I can say true. If it is not there, I can say false. And here I can write print POWR power and comma typ type of POWR power. Let us see the last output. And here you can see true, it's Boolean. If I make it false, 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 what is going to happen? What is going to happen? It has got false. Okay, and it is, the class is Boolean. So these are the basic data types. And we will share you some of the documents and these kind of notebooks which you can refer, which are specifically built on data types itself. And at the end of this session, you will have a quiz also, so remember. So we'll share the quiz link, you need to work on it. Okay, so moving ahead with our agenda. So let us try to understand now that how variables, operators, and data types can work together. We know what is a variable, we know what are data types, and now operators. So simply as I started to write, A is equal to 10. So here, the equal to symbol is assignment operator. That is the assignment operator. So now, if I try to work on operators, they are of different types. We have arithmetic operators. Let's say if I want to calculate sum of two numbers, so I can write B is equal to 20. I can write RESULT, result is equal to A plus B. And then we will print result. So what result are we going to get? 20 plus 10, 30. So what is plus? It is arithmetic operator. So if you see that operators, we have plus, we have minus. These are arithmetic operators. Can you quickly write it down? The list of arithmetic operators in the comment box, in the chat box. Let's have the list of arithmetic operators. They're very simple, right? We can have relational operators. Relational operators. How does relational operators work? They show some sort of relationship. For example, A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. Now, if I say A is equal to B, is it correct? A is equal to B, is it correct? It is going to tell us. It is going to tell us it is false. Okay. So here, if you see that this particular operator is assignment operator, then this is also assignment. And here it became actually comparison operator. Comparison operator. Then now, if I try to compare whether A is less than B, what output I'm going to get? Let me put it into bracket and then let me put print. So the kind of output I'm going to get is true. A is less than B. It is true. Okay. Similar way, you can check with the equal to, less than equal to, greater than equal to. So understand what exactly operators does. Operators basically work on two operands. So here, when I'm writing A is greater than B, so in this particular case, A and B are operands. And we have the symbol, the operator. So that is the operator. So I hope you are able to understand that what exactly is operator. So whenever you are working with, let's say you are trying to open up a door. So can you tell me, like, when you are trying to open up a door, what is the operator there and what are the operands over there? What is operator and what is operand? So we have hands, my hand, we have the door, and we have a power button also to put it on or off, like open or close. So here if you see, the operator is that particular button or the handle using which we are operating it. That is the operator. Okay, that is the operator. So operator's primary purpose is to work with two or more operands, and it lies in between them. It lies in between them. Okay, fine. Then we have so many operators. We have arithmetic, assignment, comparison. So again, we can look into them when we are practicing more. Now let us move ahead and try to work on that how the flow control happens in case of Python. In flow control, here we have if, along with if we have if else, elif, then we have loops, then we have while loop, for loop and while loop. Let us work on it. Now here, let's start with loops. So in case of loops, if you see that the first one is conditional statement. So conditional statement contains if else, and then we can also have if else ladder. So conditional statements. Now let us basically try to see that what may happen here. Let's say I want to have ice cream. Okay, I want to have ice cream. So how can I get the ice cream? I can go to the shop and I can ask for the ice cream. If ice cream is available, I will get it. If ice cream is not available, I will not get it. So there is a condition whether ice cream is available or not. So I'll create a variable called as available and I'll name it as 0, where 0 means not available. And 1 means available. Okay. So now we have 0. Okay, we have 0. Available equal to 0, that means not available. So I'll write if available, if available is equal to 0, this is a condition check. If available is equal to 0, this is condition check, print, and here we'll write here that have some snacks. And let me execute this. Once I execute it, you can see that it says have some snacks. But as soon as I will change this condition, available is equal to 1. Now what is going to happen? So it is not going to print. So quickly you can write this piece of code. And for your ease, I'm sending it through the comment box also. We are commenting as well so that you can just copy it and you can write it down. So let me run some more programs in a similar way. This is simple if. After that, let's have if else. So I'll take this much piece of code and I'll put it over here. If else. Now something we need to remember is if I start if from here, then else should also start from here. Else print, and here we will write, oh sorry, we are not serving now. We are not serving now. Oh sorry, we are not serving now. Let me execute this. So you can see that it is saying, oh sorry, we are not serving now. Okay. So it depends on available is equal to 0 or 1. So you can understand conditional statement. What is the condition here? This is the condition. This is the condition. This is the condition we have. Okay. And we pass this condition over here. We pass this condition over here. Okay, we pass this condition over here. It checks. You can see it checks. Have some snacks. So if only works for single condition, if that condition doesn't fulfilled, is not fulfilled, so if is going to do nothing. But if you have if else, then in that particular case, what is going to happen? In that particular case, what is going to happen? It is going to have an output for if and another output for else. So two outputs will be there based upon the situation. Okay. Now we have if else ladder. Okay, if else ladder. Now let's see the ladder. So ladder means multiple conditions, multiple. For example, you have a choice of COFFE, coffee. If coffee is not present, you are okay with tea. If tea is not present, you are okay with the water as well. How will you do? You will just check OPT, option. So here's some option. Okay, let's say the option is coming from user. Okay, let's say the option is coming from user. So I will write a function input. From user, we are taking the option. Okay. So I'll keep on sending the piece of code so that if you wish, you can take it and you can run it. Okay. So here you can see ENTR, enter the option. Okay. Enter the option. So here, if you see that, this is going to ask from the user, just observe, enter the option. So I will write the option COFFE, coffee. So this coffee is going to get into OPT. The coffee word string is going to get stored into OPT. So if you want to take user input, you can write this. Okay, to take USER user input input. This is what is the code. Okay. And if you want, I can show you print OPT. I can show you. So here you can see, if I write print OPT, it asks me. I can write TE8T. It is going to print T. So this is how you can take input from a user. That is what you can do. Now let us move ahead and let us try to work on. Correct. Let us try to work on. Let me comment this, and here we will have if. This is if, elif, elif, which is called as if else ladder. If OPT is equal to TE8T, then what we will do? So if the option is T, then only the block is going to get executed. If the option is T, so print serve serve TE8T, and now we will have elif, elif, and inside elif again we will have OPT is equal to, and here we will have COFFE, coffee. And then we will have one more. So here colon and enter, print, we will have serve serve COFFE, coffee, and we will have EL. So here we will have the last elif, and this elif will have water. OPT is equal to water. Okay, we have water. Now print serve water. Okay, fine. And what we do, if somebody types something else, which is not coffee, which is not tea, which is not water, so write one else for that person. One more else you write. Enter. Okay, one more else. And here you write enter a VALID, valid, CHOIC choice. Enter a valid choice. Okay, you write this. So you can have this message. I'm sending it to you through the chat. Okay. So now let us execute it. Let us execute. Okay. Now what is the order? Let's say water, WATER, water. It is going to serve us water only, serve water. Let us execute it again. I'm executing. And I'm asking for cold drink, COLD, cold, DRINKS, cold drinks. Okay. It says enter a valid choice. Are you getting? So this is called as if else ladder. You can have multiple choices. Okay. And how are you going to fulfill those choices? You can start with if, then go with if, elif, and lastly else. Lastly, one condition. And then we have something called as nested if. Nested if. Nested if. Have you ever played a game? Any game? What happens in a game? Level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. But you get into the level 2 only if you are into level 1. You will get into level 3 only you are able to crack up to level 2. It will not happen that you will directly jump to level 10. You have to basically go through the levels. So what is that? That is nesting. One level is inside the other level, and that level is inside some other level. That is what is nesting. So games do what? They do nesting of the situations. Okay. So how does this happen? Again, level level is equal to, we'll take from user input, enter the level. Okay, enter the level. And now if level level is equal to 1, then basically, okay, if it is equal to 1, or rather I should say if it is equal to or greater than, so 1 is basically a number, so equal to or greater than 1, this is what I will write. And this whole thing I'll take into this way, int, like this. So if we have the level, which is an integer value now, it is greater than or equal to 1, then what to do? It is eligible for the next level. Print level level 1. So level 1 achieved. Okay, go for level 2. So go for level 2. Okay. Now what is nesting? Try to understand. Enter. Till this point of time, whenever I was writing again if or else, so I was taking them to the same level. Look here, the level. Here I did not. Okay. So what we need to do is, here we need to write level level is equal to or greater than 2. And then the same thing, same story will repeat. Print and level level 2 ACHIVED. Okay, and then go for level 3. What is happening? Nesting. One after the other, one after the other, one after the other. This is called as nesting. Nesting is happening over here. Okay. So let us execute it. And meanwhile, I will send this to you. Okay, so that you can try at your end. So here, invalid syntax, what happened? Level, level level. Here also. Okay. So I'm writing 1. I'm getting the output. So I just misplaced them. Check it out. I'm sending it to you on the chat. So this is nested. This one is nested. Okay. So decision making is done with the help of if statements. Now the next one we have is loops. Loops can be for loop, loops can be while loop. So for loops, if you see, they are iteratively being used. Some operation you want to do iteratively, that happens with the help of loops. Okay. So for example, play a song in loop. And for 5 times, I'll be doing. So for example, the song is, suggest me a song. Meanwhile, I'll be giving you the session code as well. Yeah, you can suggest me a song. And the session code for today would be PYT 13K. This is the session code for today. P as in Paris, Y as in yellow, T as in Telangana, 13 numeric, and K as in Kushal. So PYT 13K, this is the session code for today. And you have got the attendance form in the live chat, you can see. So you can click on it I'm repeating, PYT13K. PYT13K. This is the, okay. So those who miss, this recording will be live. Okay, you can come back and you can check it. So do I have any suggestions on the songs? Okay, so let me have a song here. Okay, I like patriotic movies, so I will have a song, eh Watan, Watan, Mere Abad Rahe Tu. Okay, Tushar, you are late. We'll use it. We'll use it. Now I have written. So I have a song. Okay, I want to play it for 5 times. So option 1 I will use is, option 1 is for loop, and option 2 I will use as while loop. So one is for, another is while. Okay. Now for S in range 5, print SONG song. I'm not going to really play the audio. No, I'm just going to print actually. Okay. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You can try this code with for loop. Then let me go with while loop. For while, I will have to have a solution. I'll have to have a way of doing it. Okay. And what is the way of doing it? The way is, I'll have to take a counter, CNTR. Counter is equal to 0 initially. And then I'll have to have something. And this is while CNTR is less than equal to 5. Okay, I can simply say less than also, less than 5. Okay, what to do? Print SONG song, and after that we need to break the while loop. Okay, so CNTR plus equal to 1. So let's increment by 1. Okay, so CNT plus equal to 1, which means that CNT is equal to CNT plus 1. And let me execute. And for that, I'll have to write something here. Print end of for LOP loop. Okay, so here you have. So end of for loop, and after that while loop actually gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So while loop gives us 5 times. So the benefit of the loops is that they help us to iteratively, multiple times, iteratively, they help us to do what? They help us to execute a particular thing iteratively. So you need an iterator. You need some sort of iterator which can help you. And what can be the iterator? So for loop, here you need a iterator. Some iterator you need. Okay, I'll give you a certain example. So let's say my name is equal to KUSHL Kushal. So I want for each letter of my name, I should have, I will say hello for each letter of my name. So for n in name, for n in name, I will do print hello. So what it'll do for each letter in my name. Now you might be confused that why I'm saying for each letter in my name. So what I will do is I will basically have here, look at this place, print, I will have here n. So you can see that it is going to print n also. N will bring my name letters. Okay. So hello K, hello U, hello S, hello H. So for loop actually works for each of the character which is present in this particular string. Okay, that is how it happened. Okay. So this is what is for loop, and name is a string over here. Let's say I have some items. Okay, I have some items. I already had some items created. Let me create some more. Items is equal to, in a list, I'm having a list. Okay. So I have a pen, I have a paper, I have a marker. So three things I have. Now for these three things, okay, I want to display their prices, prices, price. So let's say the price is a tuple. This is a tuple. Okay, now what to do? So here I can write 100, I can write 2 rupees, I can write 25 rupees. And now what is happening here? I need to display a list where pen space 100, paper space 2, marker space 25. This should get appeared. I want that. Okay, in a list, pen 100. So I will do, for example, for I, comma, p in, I'll use zip items, comma. Okay. So if you basically write in this particular manner, what is going to happen? In this particular manner, you can write over here print I, comma, p. So I, comma, p. And let us see what does basically they bring up. So they bring up pen, comma, 100, paper, comma, 2, marker space 25. So how did it happen? More than one items which were list, we are able to iterate with the help of for loop. So for loop is helping us there in iteration. Okay. So whether it is a list, whether it is a dictionary, whether it is a set, if we are able to somehow iterate it, that is important. If we are able to iterate it, then we can use. Okay, we can use. Okay. Now, if you see that in case of while, it actually requires a condition beforehand. So here you can see that while requires a condition beforehand. Okay. So I'm sending this piece of code for you again. The session code is, I'm repeating the session code, it is PYT13K. PYT13K. That is the session code. PYT13K. Okay. Fine. So this is how you can use loops. And I'm sending this as well. So here you can make use of this. Yeah, have this. Okay. This one. Multiple items. Okay. And while actually needs a condition first and then it gets executed. Okay, it first needs a okay. Fine. So this was very much fundamentals, very much basics, what we are covering today. You can follow me. If you are complete absolute beginner, you can ping us. You can join the WhatsApp groups which we have. If you are absolute beginner, if you need more practice, you can join the WhatsApp group. We will be actually helping you out by connecting through Zoom, and especially we'll be helping you out throughout this fest. Okay, so be assured that we'll help you. Okay. Now, any questions, any queries you can ask me about the programs which we have written, anything. So I'll be able to take up, and you can share the questions, queries in the group. I would also request to share the links with your friends if they want to participate, if they want to get benefited, if you want to basically work in groups, you can do that because studies in groups is more easier. And this is the first day. So I thank everybody who joined in, and I encourage more and more participation. This was very basics. We will have real depth also into analytics. So don't worry, we'll be covering so many tools, different tools, which will be helping you out to enhance your skills, as well as these tools are going to help you out in case of your interviews, making up your resumes as well. Now we will be sending a quiz. This quiz, you need to fill it up. So I will repeat certain things. Now, the first thing you should do is you should join the WhatsApp group so that you can get live updates there. Although we are sending the link of the quiz also in the comment box, chat box of YouTube, as well as we will be sharing it in the WhatsApp groups. So once again, thank you very much. See you soon again tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Keep practicing, keep enjoying. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. We are sharing the quiz link. Okay. Thank you, sir. Now we are sharing the quiz link in the YouTube description. You can check that. And also we are sharing some other links, such as we have already shared with you attendance form and the session code. So you should, first thing, you should submit your attendance. Second, you should open your quiz forms, and first thing after the attendance is quiz. You should complete your quiz first thing, and then we will share with you session assignment and the assignment submission link. So these two things are for later, that is assignment link and assignment submission form. So I hope you all have submitted your attendance. Now we are done with attendance, then we can proceed with the quiz. So you can directly leave the session from YouTube and open the quiz. After the quiz, remember that you have to complete the assignment and submit the assignment. So keep that in mind, that the assignment remains for later. First thing is quiz. So I hope you all have got the quiz. Thank you once again, sir, for the session. I hope you all will join tomorrow again. So we will finish up here. Wait a minute. Huh? Keep that in mind, that you have to complete the assignment and post it on the LinkedIn. We are sharing with you also the social media guidelines and the SOP for this session in this comment box. Also, we will share this SOP on our WhatsApp group. So keep checking that. Okay. So I will wrap up this session now. Thank you all for joining. Have a nice day.